Testing, testing, testing. Good morning. Hey there, besties. Shout out to Thursday. Yeah, we're back early morning. We have to, unfortunately, finish this mess with regard to Tony Gaskins because this is strange. Yeah, this is strange. There's a problem. And Tony, if you're listening, I stand by that. There is a serious problem because he is tagged, coach is tagged, and child, I don't even know. All right, so shout out to those that were here last night with regard to Tony Gaskins hating on CGA and the free agent lifestyle, basically depolicing, condemning, wishing death, wishing all this stuff on a whole ass man that man don't even know. In my opinion, due to jealousy. Take it or leave it. That's my thought, Tony. You sound crazy. And you're an alleged Christian. None of this of what you were spewing sounds Christian-like. If y'all didn't see the video from yesterday, live stream from yesterday, make sure you go back and you watch it. Make sure y'all hit the like button there, here, and everywhere. Make sure you share this stuff. Make sure you hype these videos up. So I could only take how much I could take last night, okay? So what I've done is queued up approximately around the time that CGA had enough, which is around the time that I had enough. But there's so much more, okay? So it's about almost 14 minutes in. This is a whole 50-minute rant. His thing, pause. This video is called "What is the Free Agent Lifestyle for Men? The Raw Truth." So Tony Gaskins knows about the free agent lifestyle, even though he a married man. So he knows about the free agent lifestyle. Okay. So that's what he's saying. So he knows all. This is another example, as far as I'm concerned, because I've seen excerpts, because this is starting to get legs. Shout out to us for knowing from the gate. Shout out to CGA for bringing it to my attention. But then again, this all started because of his video. So CGA made the video about a compilation of different things he's been doing over at least the last year, if not longer. Different women, different experiences, different countries that he's been. So Tony is considering him a passport bro. So that's why you passport bros are drawn into this now, because y'all problem too. Black men, of course, you sassy straights, y'all already know that you a problem. There's a lot of problems around here, okay? There's a lot of problems around here with y'all, but y'all already know it's always Jermaine's fault. They ain't never gonna change. So Tony got some things to say. We about to listen to it. We already heard, we might hear it again. I'm not sure where that crazy ass at the last minute rant came from. So we might hear it again. And if not, don't worry, because I'm about to pull it at some point today and drop it as a short, because hopefully you're proud of it, sir. Hopefully you are proud of everything that you say. I honestly hope that you come back and you rewatch this and you see how various people are responding to it and recognize and realize that you, sir, might need some help. And for any woman that's following this man and listening to this rhetoric, you need to seek real help. Because y'all, I'm a life coach too. Shout out to y'all. You need to talk to somebody, holla at me. I'm a life coach too. I'm adding it. I'm a doctor. I'm a lawyer. I'm a life coach. And I'm a black woman. All right. But y'all rather listen to people that are delusional, which explains why women are delusional. But I digress. All right. So we're going to pick it up at about the 13:35 mark. And I am going to speed it up.
A heterosexual masculine man would never live the free agent lifestyle, because we know there is nothing out there living for you but STDs, illegitimate pregnancies, and setups to be robbed and killed.
All right. So I just want you to hear his cadence, which is Bama country-ish, right? Because I'm about to speed it up. So just to let you know, ain't nobody got time to be sitting here waiting for Tony to finish sentences, child. Because, child, he taking too damn long, and we got to go to work.
We know that. And this coming from a man who slept with over 100 women by the age of 21. We know that you got to get out the game before you get old enough to deal with women who know the game. It's different when you running up numbers and you still a child, meaning you ain't even hit 20.
So it sounds like he's saying when you're a child, it's okay to sleep around. That doesn't sound like the appropriate message to me, but it sounds like he's saying when you're a child, you should sleep with a lot of women, but when you get older, you shouldn't. Okay. So just FYI, that's what you just said, Tony. Fair use, by the way, fair use, yeah.
25 yet. So the women you dealing with, they so young, both of you got Similac on your mouth, on your breath still. So they don't know how to run a play at 18, 19, 20, 21. Now some of them do it.
Then how the hell he get to 100 women, allegedly? That's what he said.
Certain cities in across the world. But for the most part, they still young and dumb and innocent and just being stupid. But when you cross the age of 25, 30, 35, 40, and you want to live the free agent lifestyle, you're gay and you need to come out the closet. You are gay and you need to come out the closet because you are dumb and you are stupid.
You are gay, you are dumb, and you are stupid. Shout out to the Christians. Shout out to the God-fearing LTM men, black men. All right. Don't tell nobody y'all got the same last name. You should keep that on the low, because child, you do not want to be related to this ninja.
Because you are begging to get killed. You are begging to get robbed. You are begging to get raped. One of these women is gonna bring Big Bubba in there one day, and she gonna roofie you, and she gonna let Big Bubba, who got a fantasy to take the booty hole of an American man, and you're gonna get the lining tore out of you. Over there in one of them countries where you think you is a passport, bro, you're gonna end up getting the lining ripped out you.
Shout out to the passport bros getting the lining ripped up out of their head.
And you're not gonna tell anybody, but you're gonna come back to this video and you're gonna remember what I told you, boy. You better wake up. You better get your
boy. Passport bros, boy. You heard what he said. Sorry, y'all, I'm eating my breakfast. I just got in. Boy. Shout out to the passport bros, y'all. Make sure you send this to your favorite passport bro.
Not you. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. And you're not going to tell anybody, but you're going to come back to this video and you're going to remember what I told you, boy. You better wake up. You better get your life together and shut up and stay out my comments, punk, because you're a lame and you need to learn how to be a man. And if I was the president, I'd put you at a stake and we'll stone you because you're a bad example for men today. You are a punk. You are a lame. You are ignorant. You are dumb. And you are doing the work of Satan. And you deserve the hell that you are going to burn in. So if you watching me today, you better take the warning that I'm giving you before you die a sad, miserable death. And what you have lived and what you have promoted will be shown around the world. The devil is going to slit your throat and drink your blood. And the whole world will watch your horrific death on one of your immature, illegitimate sexcapades because you are riddled with trauma and pain, and you are a grown boy who refuses to get therapy, and you think you cool, and you think you the man, and you want a penis up your butt, and you are trying to please and impress men, and that is lame. You are not a man. Sleeping around with multiple strange women is not manly. It is not. Damn.
Shout out to the passport bros. This is Christian, y'all. This is Christian. Shout out to Wooden. We love Wooden around here. I'm just Tadisha. This is him. This is a Christian. Women follow this man. Women were waiting. This ain't it, y'all. This afternoon I'm coming back. If we don't finish this, because I do have to get to work timely. If we don't finish this today, we coming back this afternoon with the rest. And then tomorrow, coming back with the rest. And if we have to, Friday afternoon, coming back with the rest, y'all. He is out for CGA. He is out for CGA. This man is triggered. And if after listening to this rant, which there are women who are waiting, who were twerking in the comments, as they say, because they like this message. Women like this message. I don't understand how. Because I hear crazy. That's what I hear. I hear somebody that's got issues. I hear somebody that I would never listen to. But then again, there's so many people y'all know I wouldn't listen to. So these people ain't got no sense. But come on, child.
Humanly, it is not masculine. It is not smart. It is not a good idea. And you are a sad, poor, urinated example for boys and for young men.
A urinated example? So does that mean pissy? A urinated example. Does that mean pissy, y'all? I guess. Is that in the dictionary? Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah. and you need to be burned at a stake.
Dang.
And I wish your president that you voted for, because it's free agent lifestyle type of men that vote.
How Trump getting this? Child, how does Trump get into every damn thing?
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
I want to acknowledge Messy Michonne in the building. Shout out to her. Our ladies are here. Hey, ladies. All right. Go subscribe to Messy Michonne. You see her in there. Messy Michonne Live. All right. I see her in the chat. Appreciate her for being here. Give her a like and a subscribe. Go check her out. She's got a good channel. And I believe she's married. All right. But she in here.
Shout out to my boo. But this is a whole basically a 50-minute rant. How Donald Trump getting it? Donald Trump and Anton said, keep my name out your effing mouth, okay? How he just get dragged into everything.
For boys and for young men, and you need to be burned at a stake.
Dang.
And I wish your president that you voted for, because it's free agent lifestyle type of men that vote for the president that we got, I wish he come into his senses to start doing capital punishment for passport bros, because you breaking down the fabric.
Passport bros, I'm sorry to keep interrupting. And I'm trying to eat, I apologize. Passport bros, since y'all voted for Trump, you need to die. Passport bros, you need to die.
To be burned at a stake. And I wish your president that you voted for, because it's free agent lifestyle type of men that vote for the president that we got, I wish he come into his senses to start doing capital punishment for passport bros.
Capital punishment for passport bros.
I wish he come into his senses to start doing capital punishment for passport bros. I wish he come into his senses to start doing capital punishment for passport bros. I wish he come into his senses to start doing capital punishment for passport bros. I wish he come into his senses to start doing capital punishment for passport bros. I wish he come into his senses to start doing capital punishment for passport bros.
All right, so I want to make sure that y'all hear that, passport bros. I want to make sure y'all didn't miss that, passport bros. If it ain't one nigga coming after y'all, it's another. If it ain't one nigga coming after y'all, it's another. Woo!
Because you breaking down the fabric of society, you ruining the fabric of America, you destroying the family structure, the nuclear family structure. And
I thought that was white supremacy. My bad.
You are a sad excuse for a human, and you need to punch yourself in your genitalia and ram your face into a mirror and let that glass cut you to where you feel some pain so you can wake up. You need to be backhand by Big Bubba on Cell Block D every hour on the hour until you come to your senses and you realize that the life you living is a lame, sorry, punkified life, and you need to man up and you need to grow up.
All right, punkified. I mean, I know I make up words and everything. Let's hear that again. Shout out to the passport bros.
And you need to be burned at a stake.
And
I wish your president that you voted for, because it's free agent lifestyle type of men that vote for the president that we got, I wish he come into his senses to start doing capital punishment.
Capital punishment.
For passport bros.
For passport bros.
Because you're breaking down the fabric of society.
You're breaking down the fabric of society.
Ruining the fabric of America.
Ruining the fabric of America.
You're destroying the family structure.
You're destroying the family structure.
The nuclear family structure.
The nuclear family structure.
And you are a sad excuse for a human.
You are a sad excuse for a human.
And you need to punch yourself in your genitalia.
And you... And you need to punch yourself in your genitalia.
And ram your face into a mirror.
And ram your face into... Shout out to the Christians. Shout out to the Christians.
And let that glass cut you.
Let that glass cut you after you ram your face into a mirror.
Where you feel some pain.
So
you can wake up. You need to be backhand.
You need to be back. All this violence. Tony, you sound crazy. All this violence from a Christian? Violence. All I hear is violence. YouTube, this is a reaction video. I'm not saying this. He's saying that. I'm not saying this. He's saying that. He wishing this on you, Sassy Straights, but specifically the passport bros, because how dare y'all? How dare y'all ruin the fabric of society? Damn, fabric of America. Y'all just fuck everything up. Do y'all do anything right? You Sassy Straights, do y'all do anything right? You passport bros, do y'all do anything right?
By Big Bubba on Cell Block D. Every hour on the hour until you come to your senses and you realize that the life you live.
He want Big Bubba to come after y'all on Cell Block D every hour on the hour. Now we know what he's implying there too.
Is a lame, sorry, punkified life, and you need to man up and you need to grow up, because that is not manly. That is not smart. And I pray that now little boy in our world see your stupid videos and look up to your lame, sissified, mammified butt. Every last one of y'all punks out here that's living that free agent lifestyle. You need to get your life together. And don't think that I'm telling you this because we on a computer. I'll tell you in your face and I'll put you in your grave if you jump froggy.
Now he's threatening death? Don't get froggy with, I'm not even scared of Tony. But you Sassy Straights, don't get froggy. Don't get froggy with this LTM Tony Gaskins, y'all.
You need to get your life together because there's millions of lives on the line. And if you want to live that stupid, punkified life, keep it to yourself. If that's what you want to do, don't tell a soul. We don't care about your punkified life. You is over there in them countries and these different backhole cities, and you getting a strap on put up your behind by these manly looking women that you sleeping with. These transvestite women, no, these transvestite men that you out here sleeping with, you getting a lining toe out you, and you trying to promote a lifestyle to these young men like you some kind of PIMP and you all of that, and you got it going and you know what you doing, and that is lame. It is corny. You a punk. You ain't never been him. You ain't never had no women, and that's why you're living that lifestyle in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, and your 60s, because you didn't get to do it in your 18 and 19 and 20 like the rest of us.
Oh, y'all are late bloomers. Y'all ain't shit. That's the problem, as he was doing it when he was young and y'all couldn't. Y'all ain't shit. And now you older. And now you trying to do all that. And now you doing all this same stuff. And now y'all need to go on some daggone wear because you wasn't as good as me. You wasn't as good as when I could do it when I was young. So he's promoting having sexual escapades when you're young. Promoting it while you're young. That makes sense. Because he had 100 women by 21, according to him. And now CGA is 50. And now he's doing this because he wasn't able to do it when he was young. Like Tony was able to do it when he was young. You sissy fides with Big Bubba gonna come tear the lining out of your ass.
We old enough to know that that is a young boy's game. That you do that when your balls ain't all the way dropped yet, when you young and you dumb and you don't know no better. When you cross the age of 25, you need to find a wife and you need to sit your grown, stupid, musky behind down and stop trying to be an example to these young men because you are a punk. And you need to be punched in your mouth and made to eat every one of your teeth for dinner. We do not need men like you in society.
Damn.
And when I meet a few more men like me, we masking up. And we finna figure out how to remove y'all punks without getting caught. Because we...
Is that a threat? Is that a threat? Now we're trying to figure out how to get rid of you, remove y'all punks without getting caught. Is that a threat?
Like me, we masking up. And we finna figure out how to remove y'all punks without getting caught. Because
if you masking up, ain't that what the Klan did? Child, ain't that what the Klan did? Woo! Somebody is upset in this bitch. Fair fucking use.
We got a society to protect. We got a world to protect. And y'all are destroying the fabric of the world. And
free agent lifestyle, passport bros, black men who sleep with women. I mean, he don't seem to understand who's agreeing to the sleeping with men. Forget all that. Forget all that. Woo!
Pray God will reach y'all and correct y'all before you destroy it all. Before you have to be hung at the stake by the Satan that you serve. It is disgusting. And y'all think that it's men like me. Y'all think we are pandering.
Yes.
I'll show you what pandering look like. Y'all think we pandering. Y'all think we saying this because women are watching. Y'all think we want the praise of a woman. The men who stand on what I stand on, we done already had the praise of women. We done already been dumb and stupid in our teens like you being in your 40s and 50s, idiot. We done been stupid. We don't need the praise of no woman because we can't get nothing from her. I can't sleep with another woman because I'm married and I'm faithful. So realize and understand that just because another man who is a real man calls you out on your foolishness don't mean we pandering, because every man don't do what he does for women the way you do it.
Sir, you've already admitted you've already done it. It sounds like you're upset because you can't do it anymore. It sounds like you are deranged. Thank you, Boo. She said, looks like we found Leslie's potential husband or wife. Even though he's already married, they can share him. Woo! Lord have mercy. We done found something for sure, for sure. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate you. Y'all hit the like button before we subscribe if you are new. Child. Women definitely follow him. I'm telling you, they love this shit. They love this shit. That's why we're going to continue this afternoon. Hopefully y'all can come back in case we don't finish this video, but even so, he has another video. So we got plenty to catch up on. Can't wait to hear all the threats from this Christian man.
I'm not trying to get no woman. That's why I'm sitting in the dark. I'm not trying to sleep with no woman. The CIA could release my DMs on every one of my social media networks, and you will see I live what I preach, because I've been there and done that, and I know it's stupid, and I know it's a dead end, and you need to wake up, because you're grown and you're musky and you're gay. So if you gay is no longer a cuss word. Y'all got a whole alphabet. When I filmed the TV show, we had to say LGBTQ, and they made us add I and an A. And so you got a whole community that you could bring your gay behind out the closet, because gay is no longer a cuss word. So bring your butt out the closet. Get rid of your dill pickles. Get rid of your dildos. Get rid of your scrap-ons for your woman that you got over there in Cambodia. D'ing you down. Get rid of it and come out and face the music. Talk to God. Pray for forgiveness. Get over there with the girl who used to be a lesbian. Now she a Christian and now she a minister. Talk.
Wait, the woman that used to be a lesbian, now she a Christian, now she a minister. What is going on? There's a lot of gayness going on around here, okay? What is up with Tony Gaskins and being worried about all these ABCDs? I'm confused, y'all. Anybody can help me? Bueller?
To her. Get delivered. Do what you got to do. If you want to remain a gay man, you got a whole community. LGBT.
Now he's accusing because I'm not just, it's not just CGA, it's all a of being ABCD. So you're gay, so you sleep with a bunch of women. Got it, sir.
QIA. But stop promoting this lame free agent lifestyle, because it is stupid and it is destructive. Your son shaming you, your daughter shaming you, your mama shaming you. If your mama passed away, she is rolling in her grave. She is bamming the walls of that cat.
Damn, how the hell he know what's going on with CGA's mom or any of the Passport Bros moms? What is going on? How you know? So here's another LTM, definitely Democratic, not to necessarily bring the politics into it, but because of course he wants to bring up Donald Trump. That's pandering, that's trying to shame men, black men, who are doing whatever they want to do with saying nothing about the women that they're sleeping with, okay? Forget all that. He already did it, so y'all ain't shit because you're doing it now in your elder age or older age. You should have done it when you was clearly, he's thinking under the age of 18, because he didn't get 103 years from 18 to 21. Like, what kind of mess is this? This is your Christian. This is your black Christian. This is why the community is cooked. This is why ain't no coming together. Because I would never know this nigga. Ain't knowing this nigga. He's crazy. He sound crazy. This is why you got to be very particular on who you associate with, who the hell you hang out with, and who you take your advice from. Women is eating this up. They are eating this up, I promise you. Yeah, get him. Sassies. Yeah, get him. Yeah, tell him. We can't stand men, but they be waiting for to come through and marry you. This nigga is basically saying to be like him. He's basically saying to be like him. Let me tell you, I told you, I would never know a nigga like this. Ever, never, no way. I could not, like, if this was an option, right, for me to find a nigga, right, it would never be this one. It would never be this one. Child, I got more bass in my voice than this nigga does. I definitely can articulate better. And to be out here saying this shit, child, why are you not somewhere with your wife? You out here worrying about what the hell CGA and Passport Bros and black men are doing. Just out here worrying about where they put in their pipe instead of worrying about where yours needs to be. Like, I understand getting on the internet as a content creator and saying what you got to say, right? Obviously, I understand that. But child, to put this much energy, you talking about the man's mother, his kids, the community, the fabric of America, Donald Trump, of course. Child, is he going to say Anton? I'm waiting for him to say Anton at this point.
Wishing that she never gave birth to you because you out here promoting a lifestyle that is degrading.
Now he know that y'all's moms wish that they never had you, because if you following free agent lifestyle, you ain't shit.
To every woman on the face of this earth, and it is dangerous for every man on the face of this earth, and it is stupid. And you need to grow up and man up. And everybody who watching this video, you take 60 seconds of each part of this, break this down into 60-second clips, 2-minute clips, 3-minute clips, and post it on your TikTok. And you get this word out there to the whole world, and you let these punks know we finna talk to Trump behind and get a concentration camp to put y'all punks in, talking about you a passport bro and you a free agent lifestyle and you a man.
A concentration camp for passport bros. Passport bros, good morning. Good morning to the brothers, all the brothers. Good morning, black men. You have another LTM telling y'all what you need to do. So y'all just get it from everywhere, pause. Y'all just get told what to do, how you are, who you are, and how you need to do it from everywhere.
And you get this word out there to the whole world, and you let these punks know we finna talk to Trump behind and get a constant.
So now they're willing to talk to Trump in order to get you niggas in line. So now, because y'all know this man is not a Trump supporter, right? So now him and the brothers is about to get together with Trump in order to get a concentration camp for you passport bros and you free agent lifestylers. Y'all need a concentration camp, and this is okay. Fair use, and this is okay. Woo! Lord help your people. Good morning, y'all. Hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, share the video.
And you get this word out there to the whole world, and you let these punks know we finna talk to Trump behind and get a concentration camp to put y'all punks in, talking about you a passport bro and you a free agent lifestyle and you a man going your own way and you a red pill. You need to be locked up so y'all could do what y'all want to do to each other, because that's all you are dealing with is a demonic possession. That's all you dealing with. That is not humane. That is not wise. That is not manly. It ain't nothing of no bro code, no man law. That is some punk crap that you doing. That's some foolish crap that you doing. And you need to write in to Jeff Bezos' ex-wife foundation and ask if she'll pay her ex-husband to put you on his rocket ship to take you to Mars, because we tired of you and we don't want you here.
Damn, concentration camps, Mars. He going to Trump. Somebody is mad. You
want to live that lifestyle, live it in secret. You need to keep your butt in the closet, because you already in the closet. So keep your whole lifestyle in the closet. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You don't get no clout. You don't get no respect.
Nobody cares.
And ain't nobody clapping for you but other closeted gay men. The gay men who is out the closet ain't even clapping for you because they know you stupid.
Now it's the gay. Always bringing the ABCDs, child. When nothing else works, make sure shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Now let's accuse y'all of being ABCD. You ABCDs, you passport bros ain't shit. You ruining the fabric of America. You over there with those women that really are men. You over there trying to have kids and get all these STDs. You need a concentration camp, okay? Yeah, I'm just saying. Shout out to Rachel. Shout out to all the new subscribers. We see you. We appreciate you. Everybody welcome Rachel. Thank you, boo. Shout out to Aliyah. I see you. I appreciate you this early in the morning. Don't be late for work over me and Tony Gaskins. Okay?
Because they around here have to swallow Big Tarby or whatever it is. Somebody told me about the other day. I was talking to a client, telling me she got to be swallowing Big Tarby every time she sleep with this man. I don't know what that kind of medicine is, but all the AIDS and HIV medicine they promoting on TV, y'all like they're eating this thing like Skittles. Y'all got more subscriptions than a pharmacy, more prescriptions than a pharmacy, and you sucking down them HIV medicine, them HIV pills, because you know, and even the gay men who you scared to come out and be friends with, because that's what you is, even they know you stupid. Even they know that you asking for a death sentence, because the only type of, if you know anything about women, then you know the only type of woman that'll sleep with a stranger is a woman that'll slit your throat, dummy.
That's the only woman that will sleep with a stranger, is one that will slit your throat. A quote from Tony Gaskins. Wow. You big dummies.
The only type of woman that'll sleep with a stranger is a woman that'll set you up to get robbed and killed, dummy. The only type of woman that'll sleep with a stranger is a woman who hate men and hate herself because men made her hate herself and she want to pass out a death.
She hates herself because men made her hate herself. Don't miss it, okay?
Set you up to get robbed and killed, dummy. The only type of woman that'll sleep with a stranger is a woman who hate men and hate herself because men made her hate herself and she want to pass out a death sentence in the form of a disease to you dummies.
She is the way she is and wants to pass out a disease because y'all made her this way. You sassy straights. Let me see. It's Trump, it's Anton, and it's you sassy straights. Y'all rule the world and you don't even know it. Y'all rule the world and y'all don't even know it. Because black men said, we might as well change it to that too.
If you know anything about being a man, then you know it is of the essence that we have to work for a woman's heart. And any woman that is easy is not worth it. That is a death sentence, you dummy. If you got to play a woman for sex, you are a dummy. If you could sleep with a woman on the first night without paying her for sex, you are a dummy.
Don't forget that she's a whore. Lest we not forget that part.
And I only excuse dumbified behavior to the age of 25. After that, you need to.
Oh, well, is Tony Gaskins the Lord God in heaven? He only excuses it. Nigga, shut the fuck up. He only excuses it till the age of 25. Nigga, tell that to your kids. Listen, it's the same shit, y'all. The motherfuckers just think that they can tell men, specifically black men, what to do at any time, at any place. Like they have some sort of authority. This is no different than the community coming after people who decide that they want to deal with conservatives and Republicans or be Republican. Like we're required to go by some fucking script. If y'all don't shut the hell up and go sit your punk asses down and mind the business that pays you, which is yours. Like here we go again with somebody thinking they can tell somebody else what to do. You can't even run your own life clearly. You don't even know what the hell you talking about, nigga. I don't give a damn how much college you have. You sound crazy with no common sense. All of y'all that are out here thinking that you can govern other people just because you black and we black, y'all could kiss my ass. Let me continue to say that over and over again. You don't run shit. Y'all can barely run your own fucking lives. How the hell you think you're going to run somebody else's? Especially with these celebrities, y'all done already gave them the money. So I don't understand why y'all think what you say now makes a damn difference. You're late, as usual, because you're too busy idolizing instead of taking care of your own fucking life. You worried about somebody else's. When are y'all going to take care of your own life and stop worrying about other people? This nigga is jealous. I don't care what nobody said. This nigga is jealous because he can't do it. Because he allegedly already did it. He is not a bad looking man. So he's probably had plenty of women. But now all of a sudden you see somebody else doing it. Now you got to say something, pandering to all the heifers in the daggone comments. They was in there talking about, I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this. Not this video, another video that he made. They can't wait to see a black man tear down other black men and passport bros because that's the reason why we can't get married, because they're going over there to them and they don't pay attention to us. Even though we act like heifers and hoes, it's still their fault. It's all their fault that we don't get married. It's all their fault. And he co-signing this shit by what he's saying. No, women's broke down because of what you men did. You talking about therapy. Tell them bitches to get therapy. This is their therapist? Child, any woman that y'all deal with and they say that they follow Tony Gaskins or listens to him, y'all know what to do, okay?
Man up, and you need to grow up, and you need to find a wife, and you need to settle down and have kids, and you need to be an example to them kids, and you need to be faithful to that woman, and you need to be a real man, a productive citizen in this here society before you get removed. Because you're dumb and you're stupid, and we're tired of you. And I do not care about talking to you soft and putting a pacifier in your mouth when you around here sucking on dildos and cucumbers, and you was a grown musky man, and then y'all punks get out here and talk about that y'all can't change y'all life and y'all can't be like me and the rest of the men who are married and faithful because we talk to you too harsh. Stop being a punk and man up and grow up and stop traveling around here sleeping around with these strange women for clout from other men, because ain't nobody clapping for you but other punks and other dumb, soft, weak men. Y'all ignorant and you're scared, and you need to man up and be a man, and you need to face life head on. You need to realize that life ain't intended to be easy. Marriage ain't intended to be easy.
Do y'all think he tells the women this, Bueller? Do y'all think that he tells these women this?
Real man business. It's grown man business. And you need to learn how to be a man. Just because you fail because you a narcissistic, down low man. So you need to go to therapy and life coaching, and you...
He's calling someone down low?
Need to go to deliverance, and you need to get healed, and you need to get back in the game as a healed man and meet a woman and marry her and be faithful. Have kids or adopt kids and raise productive citizens in this society. And if you can't do that, then you need to go swallow something and lay down. Because we don't need you if you finna upend the work that the Almighty God, the one and only true God, is trying to do. Because you keep playing around, you about to run into the wrath of your creator. And he sent me to warn you, because when he get a hold of you.
Oh, the Lord sent Tony Gaskins. Oh no, that's not the Lord that I know. That's not the Lord that I know. Y'all welcome to listen to him all you want to. I won't ever. Wow. This is more unhinged than it was yesterday, y'all.
See, this a fair warning. This your warning right here. You ignore this warning because you got arrogance and you got pride and you want to be tough and you think you all that and you mad, and now you looking at me talking about what you'll do to me. What you'll do is get killed, and that's what you know, because you a punk and you know that. So you sitting over there behind a keyboard and you getting ready to type, and you thumb warrior, knowing that that I'll take them thumbs off of you, and that's what you know. So you behind a keyboard and you want to be tough because you a punk and you know you.
As he's behind a keyboard, carrying on, making all these threats. These are threats this man has made. This man has made threats.
You a punk, and you know you need to man up. And I'm here to give you this here message. So I'm flipping this table in your place of satanic worship to let you know that you about to run into your creator. And when you run into your creator, that wrath is going to be a wrath that you can't get from. That wrath, you finna start having nightmares. You finna start burning when you pee. You finna get hemorrhoids. You finna struggle and stress in your body. You're not going to be able to sleep at night after this here message, because you know what I'm telling you is the truth. And you got to crucify that punk in you. You got to crucify that little soft, demonic boy inside of you as a grown man. And you got to man up and be a man. That's what you got to realize. And you know I'm telling you the truth. You need a wife, but you scared. You scared.
You need y'all are scared. Y'all sassy straights are scared. Y'all sassy straights better go ahead and get married. Let me see. There's Tony Gaskins. There's Umar. Who else says that y'all need to go ahead and get married? Child, y'all better go ahead and SYCBN. Oh, the person that came up with SYCBM. And whoever else. You sassy straights, y'all don't listen. Y'all don't listen. I be trying to tell y'all. Shout out to Rolly Roll. I try to tell y'all. Oh my God, this worse than yesterday. Shout out to the Working Man Podcast. Thank you, hun. He said this was one for the ages. This rant was delusional and disgraceful. It's threatening. It's silly. It makes no sense. It's all over the place. He's just in a room talking about keyboards while he's sitting in a dark room on a keyboard talking about I'm flipping the table. Sir, when? We ain't see it. Where? Talking about
This is amazing.
Talking about dressing up in hoods. That sounds like Klansmen to me to come after you sassy straights. And passport bros. And who else? Oh, anybody who does a free agent lifestyle. Anyway. Unhinged. Fair use. Because I tagged that nigga. Shout out to BT. Thank you, hun. Thank you for the 622. This is pure entertainment. Thank you for this, Michonne. I've calmed down since last night. If y'all didn't see the video from last night, y'all need to make sure you go watch the live stream from last night, where we started this with CGA, and now we're doing the rest of it because he went on for almost an hour. Shout out to Grape Tea. He has a wife. Grape Tea, he has a wife. That's the crazy part. Yeah. He is a life coach for women. For those that don't, he's a Christian and a life coach for women. And he's a speaker. Y'all hear speak like, child, seriously, like, listen to this, y'all. Okay. You got Umar out here charging crazy prices, and people are paying that price for him to go and speak, for him to go to colleges and to give whatever words he has. Now, I'm not calling Umar dumb by any means necessary, right? He does have, intelligence. I just believe that the whole school thing is a scam. I told y'all every year I'm like, all right, I'm going to the grand opening. It gets pushed back. All right, well, this year I'm gonna go to the grand opening. It gets pushed back. It's 15, 16, 17 years on a school where it doesn't take that long to build a school. But Black people always want to defend stuff that don't make sense, which is how Tony Gaskins can come to power and say this shit. And no one seems to correlate the fact that he's a Christian? This a life coach? Child, this sounds crazy, but it's meant because it's coming after you sassy straights all in. Because it's still all in, like, every man. Shout out to everybody that is here, but it definitely is specific to Black men. Passport bros, free agent lifestyle, any man that's not married out here doing what these hoes allow them to do. Now you're the problem because it's your fault that they are the way that they are, gentlemen. It's your fault. Women bear no responsibility for anything. Of course they're going to listen to him. Of course they're going to subscribe and follow him. He's saying exactly what they want to hear. Now, he might believe it. I don't know if it's a pander. I don't know. But at the end of the day, as long as it absolves them from any responsibility and accountability, we already know that they're going for it. None of the women in CGA's video look like, let me rephrase. The women in the video look like they're pretty mindful of what the hell it is that they're doing. They're pretty mindful of what to expect. But they still the ones that are the victims. Shout out to RB, and I appreciate you. He said this dude just said he wanted to take CGA thong off and didn't even pause. He confused him more than Usher. Oh no. How Usher taking strays? How is Usher taking strays? Child. Anyway, thank you so much, hon. I see you. I appreciate you. Come on, child.
Soft, demonic boy inside of you as a grown man, and you got to man up and be a man. That's what you got to realize, and you know I'm telling you the truth. You need a wife, but you scared. You scared of the man in the mirror. You scared to be faithful. You scared to challenge yourself. You scared to push yourself. You scared to be who your creator has called you to be. So you running from it. You running from the challenge. You running from the smoke. You taking the easy way out. You want you a scallywag, mollywop, dumb woman to receive your kids in her, and you get up hoping that you ain't got a life-altering disease. You're going to die a miserable death. If you don't listen to what I'm telling you today, young man, old man, whatever you call yourself, you are going to die a miserable death, and no one, not even your children, will remember your name.
Damn, not even your kids is going to remember your name? What is that? Does not sound Christian like to me.
You will die a disgrace to your mama, a disgrace to your mama vagina, a disgrace to your daddy penis, a disgrace to the ground.
Whoa, hold the hell on. Now we talking about your mom's vagina and your father's penis? What? Oh my God.
Your mama, a disgrace to your mama vagina, a disgrace to your daddy penis, a disgrace to your mama, a disgrace to your mama vagina, a disgrace to your daddy penis, a disgrace to your mama, a disgrace to your mama vagina, a disgrace to your daddy penis, a disgrace to your mama, a disgrace to your mama vagina, a disgrace to your daddy penis.
You passport bro. You black men, you sassy straights. You passport bros and anybody found the free agent lifestyle, you're a disgrace to your mama's vagina and your father's penis. I just want to make sure you heard it. I could not do this, y'all. This is so freaking unhinged. What the fuck?
A disgrace to the ground you walked on, a disgrace to the kids that you helped bring into the world. You will die a disgrace if you keep living that red pill, MGTOW, free agent, punk lifestyle. That is for punk.
Oh, now you brought MGTOW into it. Shout out to MGTOW. Now y'all brought into it. MGTOW. It's on y'all too. It's on y'all too.
And I'm going to tell you something. I don't even call gay men derogatory terms.
Wait, you don't call gay men derogatory terms? Nigga, you shouldn't be calling nobody a derogatory term, Christian.
I don't even believe in it. But when you live that lifestyle, you accept that term. You define that term. Do you know what a faggot is? Ooh. A faggot is a man that refused to be a man.
YouTube, that ain't me. Fair use. YouTube, that ain't me. Ooh, derogatory terms like that? Sir, where they do that at?
That's what that is. They ain't even no gay man. Because I got more respect for a gay man that'll live in his truth than a man that want to run from the smoke, than a man that want to run from the challenge of being a married and faithful man. You got married and it failed. So what? Suck it up. Life happens.
You got married and it failed. Suck it up. Life happens. All right, all you divorced men, get your ass out there, SYCBN, and marry these women up. You heard what Tony said, and he was sent by the Lord. Now, not the Lord that I know, but he was sent from some Lord, all right, according to him. It's a Christian, y'all. This is a Christian.
You in that room sucking up other stuff. So get out here in the real world.
You in that room sucking up other stuff. I wonder what he means by that.
In real life and suck it up and be a man.
Be a man.
It ain't easy being a husband. It ain't easy being a father. It ain't easy being a provider.
It ain't easy being cheesy. What commercial is that? That's all I hear right now.
But that's what you got to do. You done cut this video off 15 times and you keep coming back to listen to one more minute because you know
Coming back?
I ain't telling you no lie. And you know you need to be a man. And right now that demon is talking to you. And that demon telling you, I wish I could kill him. I wish I could slit his throat. I wish I could fight him. I wish I could get in the ring with him. I wish I could grapple with him. I know you want to. Because you watch that porn and you really want you a man booty hole. I know you want to. But
Oh, now shout out to y'all Cheetos. Okay. Now you want the booty hole. Passport Bros, Free Agent Lifestyle, MGTOW, Black Men. Okay. Y'all just want the booty hole. All right.
I know you want to. Because you watch that porn and you really want you a man booty hole. I know you want to. But I ain't the one you want to try. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you I seen you to meet your father, Satan, a whole lot sooner. So that's why I'm on this here internet with you. Because if I tell you in person, I might slap your teeth down your throat because I'm disgusted by you.
He might slap your teeth down your throat. Is that another threat? MGTOW, Passport Bros, Sassy Straights, Free Agent Lifestylers. He will slap your teeth down your throat. But you make sure you bash your head into a mirror. Don't forget that part.
I'm disgusted by every man who want to live a gay free agent lifestyle, a down low brother free agent lifestyle, even a heterosexual.
So now you free agent lifestylers, you gay, okay? According to Tony. According to this Christian man here, all right?
Sexual free agent lifestyle, all of it is punkified. All of it is a dildo decision. All of it is nasty and disgusting. It's repulsive.
Wait, are you talking bad about ABCDs? ABCDs, where y'all at to come for this nigga? It sounds like he's just disparaging y'all, but we know y'all don't really come and say nothing to nobody about using y'all's words against other people in a derogatory manner. Y'all like it, we love it.
And you don't deserve to live.
Dang.
So you better be thankful that I'm not God and that we got a merciful God that let you live. Because Lord knows, if I was him, you'll die today.
More threats? If he was the Lord, you would die today. Woo! He definitely surpasses, and I hate to say it, he does surpass Frigidaire and Corey. I agree. And does he blink, y'all? Lord have mercy.
That's why I'm telling you, fall on your knees and cry out to your Lord and Savior, to your Creator for mercy and forgiveness. Because if it was me, I'll make you pay the price. I'll make you pay the piper because I'm disgusted by you.
Disgusted.
And I turn the comments off just so you know that I don't do this for praise and clout of women. That's what lames do. That's what men who ain't never been out there and had women do. I ain't no panderer. I'm a man. And I talk to men. And I call out the little scared boy that's inside of you. And I call out the man that's inside of you that's hibernating, that want to be woke up, that want you to get to change your lifestyle. As a grown man, I don't even touch myself. And I got every right and all the privacy.
Do we need to know this? I'm thinking it's a little TMI. Do we need to know this?
Hibernating, that want to be woke up, that want you to get to change your lifestyle. As a grown man, I don't even touch myself. And I got every right and all the privacy. Oh man, I don't even touch myself. That want you to get to change your lifestyle. As a grown man, I don't even touch myself. And I got every right lifestyle. As a grown man, I don't even touch myself. And I got every right and all the privacy. Grown man, I don't even touch myself. And I got every right and all the privacy.
Lord, I really do need you to help your people. Lord, please help your people. I don't know what's going on down here. Yeah, we're living in the Truman Show. Shout out to my boo. Shout out to RBN. He said, if he will slide, why did he turn down a debate with CGA? That's what I heard. Because he's the person that he's talking about. You just sit behind a keyboard. Sir, you're in the dark behind a keyboard talking about you would touch yourself, but you just don't. Like, that's TMI, and why do we need to know this? That is TMI, and why do we need to know this? Is that like is that a signal? Any ABCDs in here? Where is child? Can't think of his name. Is this a signal to ABCDs? I'll be in a room and I don't even touch myself. Child.
The way if I want to masturbate, I could. If I want to watch porn, I could. If I want to cheat on my wife, I could. But I don't choose none of that because I confront the man in the dark. I confront the man in the mirror, and I go to war when nobody looking. I'm a sniper against my own flesh. I talk to men. I don't talk to women. I talk to women and warn them about punks like you that's running these streets with your dildo tucked in your behind, affecting your brain chemistry.
A dildo in the behind, sir. What is all these gay references for?
I talk to women and warn them about punks like you that's running these streets with your dildo tucked in your behind, like you that's running these streets with your dildo tucked in your behind, you that's running these streets with your dildo tucked in your behind, affecting your brain chemistry, making you do stupid and weak things like lie to women for sex, sell women dreams, future faking, hitting and running, lying to her, impregnating her, bringing illegitimate children in the world that you don't want to take care of, that you don't want to provide for. That's punk behavior. And you need to be tied down at a stake in front of City Hall and slapped with 12-inch dildos till you lose consciousness. Because that is a disgusting lifestyle that you live in. And to every mother that you don't want to provide for, that's punk behavior. And you need to be tied down at a stake in front of City Hall and slapped with 12-inch dildos till you lose consciousness. Because that is a disgusting lifestyle that you live in. And to every mother who got your 16-year-old son watching this, forgive me. But I want you to understand that what he see online is far worse. It's better for him to listen to this than to watch that porn that he been watching. And that his friends got him watching. And I'm gonna tell y'all young men, you got a young man that's 13 years older, you sit down with him and you make him watch this entire video. And you excuse me for this opportunity right here, mama, because we got rated R movies out here and we got porn that your son is watching on his friend phone at school who don't got a mama or a daddy like you. So you let your 13-year-old plus son watch this entire video. And I'm gonna tell you something, young man, stop watching that porn because that makes you gay. Only closeted gay men watch porn.
Wow. Am I closeted and gay? What? Yo, this is crazy. So if you watch porn, y'all, you're closeted ABCD. Oh my God. I hear projection. Yes, for sure. Wow. Grumpy Knuckles, thank you, hon. On the check-in Mocha Chica, love you. Get them, laugh out loud. Child. I am floored right now. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. I'm absolutely floored right now. And I'm thinking that it is projection. How did we get to you walking around with a dildo in your ass? Now we talking about anybody that watches prawn. Woo! Fair fucking use, though. Fair use.
Real men who want a woman and who want kids don't watch porn. Real men don't watch porn.
Real men don't watch prawn. All right, he back to talking about y'all sassy straights, passport bros, MGTOW, and people who do the free agent lifestyle. That's ya. All right, not me. All right, that's ya.
Watch no porn. I ain't out here watching that nastiness, that filth, and touching my stuff. That's what punks do. That's what grown boys do. If you want to be a man, you got to go to war in the dark. You got to go to war when nobody looking. You got to confront and you got to crucify your flesh. If you want to be a real man, you got to have discipline. You got to know how to sacrifice. You want to become a real self-made millionaire, which is really a God-made millionaire. You got to be able to win when nobody is looking. You got to have a discipline that no other man has. You watching me right now as a millionaire and you getting ready to watch me become a billionaire. And I'm going to come back and tell you how I became a billionaire. And it's because I win in the dark when nobody looking. It's because my mind is prolific, because I'm not cluttering my mind with pornography and masturbation, fornication and adultery. And the men that's promoting that, they Vaseline and dildos and they sucking them and they taking them down they throat. And to all the women that's on here.
Wow. Thank you, boo. He said if projection was a person, think it won't blink. It's definitely projection. It is definitely projection. What in the entire F? Thank you so much, Amari, for the super sticker. I see you. I appreciate you. I am floored. Just when you think it can't get any worse, he says something else, it gets worse. Wow. A millionaire Christian talking like this.
Being in the dark when nobody looking. It's because my mind is prolific, because I'm not cluttering my mind with pornography and masturbation, fornication and adultery. And the men that's promoting that, they Vaseline and dildos and they sucking them and they taking them down their throat. And to all the women that's on here, they're talking about, Tony, you don't need to be so vulgar. And Tony, you don't need to be so real. Do you want your son on Epstein Island? Then shut up. Don't get on here talking about how a man needs to talk to these men. Shut up and stay out the comment if you can.
Damn, he even coming after you, biatches. Woo, Lord help your people. I feel like he's possessed right now.
Vaseline and dildos and they sucking them and they taking them down their throat. And to all the women that's on here, they're talking about, Tony, you don't need to be so vulgar. And Tony, you don't need to be so real. Do you want your son on Epstein Island? Then shut up. Don't get on here talking about how a man needs to talk to these men. Shut up and stay out the comment if you can't handle the truth, because you got men that will bend your son over with no Vaseline and take his innocence.
Why all this reference to ABCDism, the dildo? Oh my, the Vaseline. How do he feel about Diddy? I think somebody asked that. How did he feel about Diddy? Wow. Wow.
And you worrying about vulgar language when these boys out here getting raped.
Dang.
These boys out here getting led to the slaughter
by women. I'm not saying men don't, but damn, does he not know about all the teachers that's taking these young men down? These young boys, let me not say men, these young boys down? I guess he missed all that.
Well, bend your son over with no Vaseline and take his innocence. And you worrying about vulgar language when these boys out here getting raped. These boys out here getting led to the slaughter by these punks. You worry about vulgarity. Bump all that. I'm trying to save lives. I'm trying to lead people to the one and only true God, Jesus Christ, who did what you ain't never seen nobody go in your church and do, and that's flip a table. So if you can't handle the real, if you can't handle the truth, you want to get raped, you want your son raped, you want your daughter raped, you want them on a pole. If not, then hush and let the truth go forward.
If not, then hush, biatches. Tony said hush. He got smoke for y'all too.
Go to therapy and get some trauma healing so you can heal from your trauma, so you can hear the truth. Because when I'm telling you, go read them Epstein files so you can see what's happening.
Child, you went and read the Epstein file? Child, you went and read the Epstein files? Wasn't there a bunch of girls down there? I mean, I'm not reading the Epstein files. I don't care. He out here reading the Epstein files, so I thought it was a bunch of girls down there. Were there boys down there too? Woo!
Put up your kids and turning them into pepperoni pizza. And you out here talking about, oh, don't be so vulgar.
Turn your kids into pepperoni pizza? What the hell does that mean?
Tony, can you not talk about a man sitting on a cucumber and spinning on it because I let my son listen to your video? Hear what your son need to hear. There's a lot of punks out here.
There are women allowing their children to listen to this man. Wow. Wow. Wow.
They want to bend him over, and he need to run from every one of these punks who refuse to get married and be faithful and raise a real family. He need to run, and he need to get as far from these punks as he can.
So Tony wants to raise these women's sons to make sure that they grow up and marry these pristine, wonderful, innocent women. Wow. Wow.
He need to come to us real men, and he need to learn how to be a real man. He need to know that real.
Oh, shit. Sorry, y'all.
As a woman.
And raise productive citizens in this society. And if you can't do that, then you need to go swallow something and lay down. Because we don't need you. If I confront the man in the mirror and I go to war when nobody looking, I'm going to stand with him and you make him watch this entire video. And you excuse me for this opportunity right here, mama, because we got rated R movies out here and we got porn that your son is watching on his friend phone at school who don't got a mama or a daddy like you.
But why isn't he taking on like the movie industry though? Why is it got to be every other man's fault and the free lifestyle fault and the MGTOW fault and the passport bro fault and black men's fault? Why is he not taking this up with Hollywood? Child, what?
So you let your 13-year-old plus son watch this entire video, and I'm gonna tell you something, young man. Stop watching that porn, because that makes you gay. Only closeted gay men watch porn. Real men who want a woman and who want kids don't watch porn. Real men don't watch vulgar. And Tony, you don't need to be so real. Do you want your son on Epstein Island? Stay out the comment if you can't handle the truth and you worrying about vulgar language when these boys out here getting raped. Bump all that. I'm trying to save lives. I'm trying to lead people to the one and only true God, Jesus Christ, who did what you ain't never seen nobody go in your church and do, and that's flip a table. So if you can't handle the real, if you can't handle the truth, you want to get raped, you want your son raped, you want your daughter raped, you want them on a pole. If not, then hush and let the truth go forward. Go to therapy and get some trauma healing so you can heal from your trauma, so you can hear the truth. Because when I'm telling you, go read them Epstein files so you can see what's happening. Chopping up your kids and turning them into pepperoni pizza. And you out here talking about, oh, don't be.
Are they chopping up kids? Did they chop up kids at Epstein Island? That's what he means? Thank you, Yamari, for another 2. Child, I can't see. On his friend's phone. On his friend's phone. He over here talking about flipping over the table on the damn internet. Yeah, I can't see. Y'all know I can't see. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you. Shout out to all of y'all. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Child, y'all might unsubscribe after all this. And yes, Grape Tea, this is on YouTube still. If he did turn off the comments, it's probably because the women is coming after him. But these videos are starting to come out. I saw Hood Conservative reviewing it. So I'm pretty sure that others are going to slowly but surely start talking about this.
He's so vulgar. Tony, can you not talk about a man sitting on a cucumber and spinning on it because I let my son listen to your video? Hear what your son need to hear. There's a lot of punks out here that want to bend him over. And he need to run from every one of these punks who refuse to get married and be faithful and raise a real family. He need to run. And he need to get as far from these punks as he can. And he need to come to us real men. And he need to learn how to be a real man. He need to know that real men.
Why shouldn't he go to his father? What you sound like Obama saying, even if you got a father, you need an ABCD in your life. Like what? Oh, pizza is the code word. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course it's Anton's fault. He said it's basically Trump's issue too, but he's going to take the time to go to Trump with a bunch of men, dress up in hoods, because he needs you all to go to concentration camps and be handled.
Have discipline. Real men sacrifice. Real men go to war in the dark. Real men win battles when nobody is looking. We don't cry. We don't complain. We get up and we go to war every day and we win. We lay our head down. We lick our war wounds and we get up and we fight again. Put super glue in the gash, pull it together. Take a hot knife and stitch it up.
What?
And we go back to war again and we win again. We ain't laying down here getting scrapped on like these punks out here. Sleeping with these manly looking scallywags. Women out here look a mess.
Damn.
Y'all give me a commercial break.
Thanks for the tip.
You got a crew? You get a oh, okay. You got a commercial break?
These men sleeping with women. They got them strong jaws and they daddy knows looking like a man. Woman got genital warts. That's on relapse. That's in remission.
Wait, is that general warts or genital warts? And how the hell you know? What the hell?
These men sleeping with women. They got them strong jaws and they daddy knows looking like a man. Woman got genital warts.
The woman got general warts. Shout out to General Warts. Shout out to Mr. Wombat. I appreciate you, honey. He said, currently at Cracker Barrel, enjoy my fried chicken, biscuits, and gravy with a side of prawn and dildos. Y'all heathens make me sick. Exactly. Tony Gaskins makes me sick. Like, seriously. And then gonna put Christian on it? Like, sir, come on now. This is crazy.
That's on relapse. That's in remission. Need men running around here sleeping with them women and then promoting it online in gay, down low, closeted reels. Editing like a fairy in a tutu and passing it off as manhood while choking on the silicone from their 12-inch strap-on off Amazon Black Whale.
What?
These men are despicable. These men are diabolical. These men are demonic possessed. These men are disgusting. These men are the scum of the earth, the lowest thing walking. They lower than a snake slithering on its belly.
Damn.
And we ain't got a concentration camp to put them in. But you better protect your sons and daughters from these men. You better let them know that these are punks.
Punks?
That this is the true definition of a faggot. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. to cost me every sponsorship and every job that I could ever have. But so be it. Somebody got to tell the truth, and somebody got to be willing to save the world. God had already sent his son who was crucified and rose again. So now we got to be men who raise up in his likeness, who not afraid to tell the truth, who not afraid to give up jobs and opportunity and sponsorships. We got to be real men who gonna share the truth. And if it costs me every opportunity, every speaking engagement, every sponsor, every corporate job, then so be it. If Donald Trump could be as vulgar as he is and become the president of the United States, shouldn't nobody have nothing to say about anybody else? Unadulterated, unfiltered truth.
There you go. Let's bring in Donald Trump whenever, for anything at any time. Absolve yourself by bringing up Donald Trump. Blame Donald Trump. Between Donald Trump and between Anton and you sassy straights, anything goes. This is a Christian, y'all. This is a Christian. Thank you, Tadisha. She said, Auntie, thank you so much for this. Girl, I don't know if this was a good thing or not. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate you, but I don't know if this was a good thing or not. Shout out to Gen Z. She said, new tag, because CGA said, yeah. This is all CGA's fault. This is all CGA's fault because he had the nerve and the audacity to bring himself up from the bottom. Now he's here. And now this man. Wow.
We should be able to say anything we want to say that's real and raw and meaningful to us. If the president of the United States say that you can grab a woman by the pussy if you are a celebrity. And I'm just repeating what was said. I know y'all don't like the vulgarity, but shut up. Go and delete your ignorant, weak comment, because we live in a real world that is bending people over while you talking about the P word and the D word and what you don't like about it. I don't care. And if you don't delete the comments, you're blocked anyways. But the truth got to go forward. We got gay pastors in the pulpit fornicating and adulterating. And
are you in the pulpit? Is this man in a pulpit? I hope not.
Getting put strap-ons on them so they can't say what I'm saying. They can't.
If you're a man, why do you need a strap on? Oh, I guess wait, why would you need a strap on if you're a man? Aren't strap-ons for women? Why would a man need a strap on if he's a man? He should have a penis, right? Allegedly. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I know I'm not wrong. I'm Generation X. But why do you keep talking about strap-on so much? I'm confused. I'm so confused.
Tell the truth that I'm telling. So God has brought me from outside of the four walls to say what no other man on the face of this earth has ever said, and probably no other man on the face of this earth will ever have the heart and the guts to say what I just said on this video. But God told me, son, don't worry, I got you.
Oh, there you go.
I sent the people who gonna support you. I got you. So that's why I fear not. And I'm gone. God bless you. Keep your head up. And y'all got to forgive me. That's if anything you see in my face, it's the Holy Spirit. We'll talk.
Blaming all that on the Holy Spirit.
So, but I got a righteous indignation by this. And I am disgusted by the state of men in this world. And y'all need to change y'all life before God destroy you before everybody.
Tony is here to help y'all. Okay, you sassy straights, you passport bros, you MGTOWs, and you free agent lifestylers. Okay, Tony is here to help y'all. The Lord sent him to help y'all. Okay, just letting y'all know. But wait, there's more. But I don't have time right now. So we'll be back this afternoon before I go on Fatty's show tonight to bring back as much of the next show, because I feel like he's really going to start taking just talking about CGA and a free agent lifestyle. Okay. But shout out to Lancaster Gator. Thank you, Boo. If you look close, you'll see this is done. Goodbye. Goodbye, sir. I cannot. Oh, yes, Boo. There is more. I think he has found his new calling on what he's going to be concentrating his shit on. Yes. So I'll be back later, Lord willing, because you never know. Lord might strike me down based off of what Tony just said. Look like everybody might be in his nose hairs at this point. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for being here. It's been a little bit over an hour, but I got to get to work. Y'all need to get to work. I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. I see you all in the next one.